Hey guys, today I want to talk with you guys about your why and why it is so important to find that driven reason and that driven force to keep you going in this business and to keep you motivated when you hit those setbacks and when you hit those obstacles in your business and in life. Because let's face it, we hit those road bumps, we hit those challenges in our life. And in this business, we are going to hit those roadblocks, we are going to hit those setbacks. And it is so important to remember why it is that we signed up as a Beachbody coach. For those of you guys that are in this group, you may have started out as a discount coach, but you are now wanting to grow your business. That's why you are in this group. So, again, as a coach, it is so important to establish your why. If you are new to network marketing, this sort of establishing your why is very common. And in my opinion, establishing your why is what's going to keep you actively working your business and not letting any negatives stand in your way. So truly having a why in every aspect of your life will go a long way in helping others along and yourself be successful, and just in your regular life and also your Beachbody business. So I'm sure, with things that you've already learned along the way, this is something that's maybe been talked about before with your coach, but I want to kind of gloss over why it is so important in the beginning to establish that why and that driven force that's going to keep you going in the long run. So I think just to kind of start off, I think your why, in my opinion, would be like an emotional attachment to how you will use this business to achieve your goals and your dreams in your life. It needs to be that one thing in your life that will allow you to build and grow your business, okay? If you do not establish your why, I feel like, maybe like the first time you get a no or something negative happens or something just doesn't go your way, that is kind of where you're going to withdraw, which will hinder the pace that you want and need to move your business forward. So I want to kind of give you a little picture and example here. And if you see me looking over here, it's because I've taken some notes. So I wanted to kind of share with you a little image or example to kind of give you a visual to kind of explain and establish a picture for your why. So let's say, for example, you're at the mall one day and you're driving home and you pull up in front of your house and you see your house is completely engulfed in flames. You immediately jump out of your car, you run to the front of your house and you grab one of the firemen and you say, "Listen, this is my home, this is my house, what's going on?" The fireman replies, "We got everybody out, but the house is completely engulfed and we are going to put it out as soon as we can. Sorry, but we will do the best we can for you." After hearing this, you probably are going to be upset and disappointed, but the reality is you probably aren't going to be running into that inflamed, gulfed building or house, because you know that everybody that you love is out of that home. Everybody is not hurt. Nobody is going to die. So let's change it a little bit. Let's change the scenario. So you're at the mall and you're driving home and you pull up in front of your house and you see your house again is completely engulfed in flames. You immediately jump out of your car and run to your house and grab one of the firemen and you say, "Listen, this is my home. What's going on?" The fireman then replies, "The house is completely engulfed, but one of your kids is inside and we're doing all we can to find them." So for me personally, I, at this point in my life, don't have any children, but I know for me at this point in my life that if my husband, if a family member, my nephew, my parents, anybody was in that home, hands down, no questions, I would be darting to that building to make sure to do whatever I could to get them out. I wouldn't care if I got hurt. I wouldn't care if I got burned. And let's face it, I'm probably talking to many of you that would say, absolutely, hands down, I would do the exact same thing for my children, for my spouse, for my pet, for my family members. So how does this, relate to kind of the topic today, or how does this relate to your business? Well, your why, in a sense, needs to be that child that's in the fire, or that spouse that you're trying to work to get home. And that person or that individual needs to be that one thing that will drive you to do whatever it takes to build and develop a successful Beachbody Coach business. So, to give you a little backstory, when I originally became a Beachbody Coach, I have been a coach now for 3 years, and I mainly was a discount coach for a couple months, maybe 3 or 4 months, until I really started becoming more of a hobby coach. I was only in the coaching business to save 25%, like many of us, because I fell in love with the products and what it was doing for my health and fitness journey. Once I decided to make this more of a business and a full-time business, I had to create my own personal why. My why right now is to be able to leave my full-time job and to be able to stay home with possibly a family that my husband and I would start, to be able to travel, to be able to have that flexibility, to go on vacations, to travel, to say to nobody that I'm going to take the time off, and to be able to do that without any responsibilities and any priorities from a full-time job that I have. As you can see here, my why right now is pretty standard, pretty simple to many people, and it might be pretty common because that might be something similar to you. You're tired of that 9 to 5, that daily grind of, living paycheck to paycheck and just struggling. You want to be home with your kids, or you want to be, maybe you're tired of seeing your husband, work, multiple jobs, and you see the stress and you see the stress it's putting on your marriage. So you maybe want to make that additional income so he doesn't have to work that additional job. Any of those things are driving forces to your why. So for me, my why is continually growing and unfolding. With this opportunity, I have not completely left my full-time job yet, but I have completely paid off all of my debt in doing so. My husband and I are at this point in saving for our hopefully forever home. So we're in the process of doing a lot of things that will hopefully get us to where we want to go. And again, it's just this why that I have is just pushing me each and every day to work hard at this business, because I know the capabilities and I know the success that it will come over time. So now that I have kind of shared with you the why of what it is, I want you to really think about the reality of what this is and what your why is. And if it is that, that kid in the fire that's going to push you, then make it that, make it that non-negotiable, that this is it. This is all or nothing. I want to be successful in this, and there is nothing standing in my way. So I know I kind of went on a little tangent there, but I really just want to share with you guys that establishing this why is really going to help you in this business continue to grow and continue to change so many lives, including your own. So I'm asking you guys today, as your call to action, to take some time today, this evening. I wouldn't really sit on it for a couple of days. I would really sit down today and start to write out your why and start to share with us what it is that is pushing you in this journey and what's going to keep you from not giving up, because your family matters, your husband matters, your wife matters, anything that is going to keep you and keep this momentum going, because that why should make you cry. That why should keep you pushing no matter what stands in your way. So if you guys don't mind sitting down as your call to action today and really sharing with us what that is. And, I'm excited to kind of hear what you guys have to say and why you started this journey and what you want from this and what you want from this training. I hope that was helpful. I can't wait to share more videos with you guys in this upcoming training. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to any of us, and I'll talk to you soon. I hope you guys have a great day.